To give some background, the U.S. began recruiting people from outside of the U.S. to temporarily come work in the fields after World War II. Since then, the program has helped fill thousands of agricultural jobs needed to grow the industry. The program also promises homes, but historically, those living conditions have not been the best.
40 people living in one small apartment. There is one restroom, there's one shower, and there is no AC. And that the living conditions are really bad.
It is a story Heriberto Fernandez with the United Farmworkers hears far too often from migrant workers from all over the country. He says despite the living conditions, many are grateful to have a job, and that could sometimes deter them from speaking out for themselves.
Right, these are employer-provided homes or county-provided homes. It's really hard for them to go up against an employer, right? It's one thing to complain about wages and to ask for a day off, but it's another thing to ask your employer to improve their housing conditions when they're being provided to you.
He adds because the industry is largely unregulated, this is not the only issue with the program, claiming recruitment is often done through extortion or having people pay to get on waiting lists. And to be clear, they say they want the program to continue, but are urging the Biden administration to look at the issues and work on ways to improve the situation. Meanwhile, here in Kern County, there has been some progress. Migrant camps have existed since the Dust Bowl, when the Sunset Camp was created for those migrating from Oklahoma to California to work in the fields. Nowadays, the Sunset Camp is still up and home to many local H-2A migrant workers.
When you see the type of housing that the Sunset Labor Camp provides for farm workers, it is really nice. It would be the housing that I think any one of us would be proud to live in. And so we do have to thank the Kern County supervisors and all of those that provided that nice housing for the farm workers.
Although most in the H-2A program are single men, many do have families, which is why Dolores Huerta commends a school right next to the camp in Kern County that provides an education for those kids. However, she says there is still work to be done.
But even the Sunset Labor Camp, as nice as it is, it does not have enough housing for all of the migrant workers that come in during the summer to pick the crops that we have here in California.
Meanwhile, UFW, aside from pushing for legislative action from D.C. on this and heat regulations, they're also working to create a network of lawyers to represent migrants in these situations. In Lamont, Vani Patino, 23 ABC News, connecting you.